Alright, what's up, people? Today's the first week we don't go live with, well, again, yeah, it is the first week. We went live on Friday, we didn't go live on Friday, so again, it's the start of not going live with everybody, and it feels really nice, I'm gonna be honest with you, so I can focus on myself. Just keep it a little bit. But as of now, what I'm gonna look for, and I'll just keep, like, commentating and stuff like that, I'll unmute myself and everything, and if you guys are willing to watch these videos and watch them through, the people who want to learn and stuff like that, or just watch the journey, they'll watch the whole video through. But right now, today is Monday. We have no news, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if we even get any movement today. But what I want to look at is we came down on NASDAQ and we swept out these weekly lows. ES hasn't swept them out yet. We did form an SMT off of them. So let's go to these weekly lows right here. We formed an SMT off of them, as you can tell. We go to the daily time frame also. You can see we didn't form a daily SMT yet because, again, that was Friday. This candle has to close off that weekly low, which is right here. But we did form a 4-hour SMT, as you can tell. Bang, bang. You can see the 4-hour SMT. I should have to explain that. Same thing over here if we look at ES, 4-hour time frame, right? We still haven't broke structure in the 4-hour time frame yet. We swept out this 4-hour high on both indexes, so I want to see if we want to continue lower. And again, if we take the fib off of this most recent swing high, let's go from here to here, to this most recent swing low, we could see if we take out our fib levels. You can see we're in equilibrium of this range here. So I'd like to see price continue higher, take out this hourly high, maybe Asian session, and this hourly high coming to 62%. Again, it could reverse off of this, we'll see, but I'm definitely more bearish than I am bullish. At the moment, we'll see what happens, especially because we are sweeping out this 4-hour high. So if we go to the hourly time frame, we are bullish in the hourly time frame. Every other time frame, we are bearish. So I want to see what happens. I think we're going to continue lower. A lot of people think we're going to continue higher out of this range, but I don't believe just because we come into a weekly fair value gap that we're just going to continue higher. If I wanted to continue higher, I'd like to see price come into equilibrium on this range and then maybe a little bit lower, even if we look at the weekly time frame, right? I'd like it to come down a little bit lower in here. And I think we also have another monthly fair value gap down below. I think that's why people think we're going to continue higher. We tapped this monthly fair value gap. I believe we're going to get a reaction off of it, but we still have this gap down below. We can come fill, so I'm not bullish yet on the market. So again, we'll see what happens. Right now we're continuing higher. It looks like we want to maybe take out this hourly Asian session, this hourly high above. See what happens with that. And that's pretty much it. We'll see if we get an opportunity to take a trade. Maybe we can target these lows down below. And we'll pretty much go from there. So we do have a 4-hour low down here. We have a 4-hour order block if we break structure to the upside at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So again, we could break structure in the 4-hour time frame, and we could continue higher. We definitely could. So we'll see. But we have this whole entire range to fill. And again, we'll see what pretty much happens. We have this hourly high with New York session. We have this hourly high up here. We'll see what we get. All right, we're just going to vibe out, see what the market presents, see if we take a trade or not. We'll get this video posted up regardless if it's a trade, break even, loss, win, who knows. And then we'll pretty much go from there. And our month so far is looking... Yep, we've only taken 2 trades. So we took 1 trade this week, 1 trade that week, and we took 2 trades, which is 2 losses. 1 small loss, right? And then 1 full-size loss on this day. So we only took 2 trades this week, and then on to the next week. See what this week presents. And the next week, we'll pretty much go from there, folks. All right, market's about open. I'm going to mute myself. I'll commentate if I take a trade and stuff like that. And we'll go from there. All right? Yep. expected price to come into this hourly, not hourly, sweep out this hourly high and come into this volume imbalance. Right, if you look at the daily time frame, we got this volume imbalance here. We got this fair value gap. There's a reason why I mark it from this wick to this candle's body, because this is the true 50% level. Right, so again, I'm expecting price to come into that. I was looking if we're going to trade this 5 minute, then we could look for the 1 minute time frame, continue higher, because it's still be a solid trade. But I'm going to stay patient right now. I want to see price trade. It's still be 200 points from this 50% level, this 50% level. We can get an entry from the 5 down. We're going to see price wants to continue higher to that. But I want to see reaction off this volume balance. See price wants to continue lower off of that. But I think we're going to continue higher to that volume balance. Maybe the 50% level. And another thing is if we look at a 4 hour time frame, right, from that swing high I was telling you guys about, so that swing low, that'll be the 62%. Let's see if it fakes people to the downside right now. I want to wait for confirmation to the downside. But let's see if it fakes people to the downside, continues higher, because it still hasn't even touched this volume balance right here. It still hasn't even touched it. Yeah, it peaked its head in it. But I think we can continue higher still. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to be patient. We broke structure in the 5-minute time frame on NQ. We have it on ES. Yeah, we're still in this 5-minute gap. Let's see if we want to continue up higher. Like I said, to the 50% level of this. Take out this hourly high above. Going to try and chase price right now either. I'm going to wait for my confirmation. I'm going to be okay. If it wants to continue down without me, I'm going to wait for the pullback of some sort, right? I'm not just going to try and enter a trade just because it looks like we're going to continue lower to these lows yet. I want to wait for something to come up, and then we'll wait for that retrace, and then we'll target that. If we miss out on the move, that's part of life. That's part of trading. There'll be another opportunity tomorrow. But again, we were looking for something like this, and I was waiting for price to get a little bit higher. But again, we'll see what happens here. We're going to stay patient and just go from there. All right? It looks like I'm not going to be able to get an entry. It looks like we don't want to retrace higher, and I don't want to take an entry once we break structure back to the downside here. This is 85-point stop. First take profit, and we target these draws down below, but I don't think I'm going to get an entry. Stinks, but part of it. Looks like we want to come for this hourly low. haven't taken anything yet. I'm waiting here. We deal on this low resistance above. This could be an entry here. 101 point stop, dog. I'd like to see one more confirmation here. We have this volume imbalance right here in the 5-minute time frame. I'd like to inverse this. If we could, that'd be nice. That volume imbalance. I want to see if we can get a retrace lower again. See if we can get it. See if it closes it down. I want to target this 4-hour high on ES, and I want to target this volume imbalance / fair value gap above in the higher time frame, in the daily time frame. We just tapped it above. I feel like we come take out this hourly in this 50% level. I believe we want to continue higher, but can we get one more freaking retrace? We got the 5-minute SMT. Oh, it's just gonna. It's just gonna rip, dude. I didn't pull trigger on it. We had an 87-point stop. This could have been break even. here though. We know we have that S&T at the low. We're coming up to this 5-minute high. We might, let's see if we want to continue. Hold on. Formed another 5-minute S&T to the downside in 30 seconds. Let's see if we do. We still didn't break structure on the 1 minute. Let's see if we form this 5-minute S&T to the downside. Break structure. Wait for a break. This could be first TP. final TP. See, I might take this. Good break-even level too. Didn't break structure yet. See that 1 minute break. Get it. Still didn't get it. That's why we stay patient.
Order filled.
I'm gonna enter in one right now. Keep it here. Could reverse higher off this low though. That's the only thing, dude. Go in one right now. This is gonna be my overall objective is this hourly low. I'd like to leave it running all the way to there, but we'll see. What is it? 28854. Go one micro on that right now on this, so we could still reverse high. Yeah, I don't like that at all. We could still reverse higher here, and it looks like we might. Yeah, that's not a good candle. That's not a good candle at all. I think I'm gonna get faked out here. I'm gonna get faked out here. Yeah, I got duped. See if we break on the 1 minute back to the upside. If we do, I'm gonna get cooked. I'm gonna get cooked on this one, it looks like. Let's see if we can survive. SMT, we scaled down a 1 minute time frame. We waited for. I don't like this consolidation. I probably come up and take all this out. That's the only thing. See if we get a bearish candle closure out of equilibrium. See if we get it. I might enter in one more here. I was about to, and I was gonna put my stop above this high. But I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go 66 point stop. And I want to stay with one micro right now because it is Monday. I usually don't do good on Mondays, so that's why I'm going in one micro. I'm hesitating to go in one more, but I have my full take profit right here right now for 100 point trade. It's at 28854. So it'll be a 1 to 1.5. It won't be a crazy amount of money, but I'm not really focused on the money. I just want this trade to play out. If I went in two micros, I'd want to target these lows down here. It's looking like price doesn't want to follow through though. I want to close below 50% level of this range here, but we keep respecting it. That's what I don't like of this wick. We're back in the green, but I got my stop currently above this high at 27-ish, 26, so risk is reduced. Let's see if we can hit our break-even level. If we hit our break-even level, I'm going to put my stop above this candle's wick because we can still retrace into this fair value gap here in this order block. See, I don't like how we keep doing this. Did we close below this candle's wick for 50%? Yeah, we did. Let's see if we can get a continuation here. I would like to. See if we can push price lower. I'd like to come take out these draws down below. Currently I still have my stop up here. I'd like to break below this low. We keep hesitating to do that, but it would be nice if we can come out and take this low, which it looks Looks like we can based off the higher time frame. See if we hit our break-even level. If we hit our break-even level, I'm going to reduce risk to 34 points, which won't be a big loss at all. It'll be $64 per account. And this is on my group of 5 on the 100K accounts. I know I'm going in 1 micro, but it's Monday, guys. Like, I'm trying to just... And we already missed part of our entry that we wanted to take up top here. We didn't get in on it. So I don't like how we're doing this here. Still retrace into this gap up here, so I'm gonna move my stop to 45 points to 29,005. We'll go to 29,005-ish, because again, if we inverse this gap, break back to the upside, we're probably gonna take out all this low resistance draws here. But I want to break below this low. Let's see. We're about to form a relative equal low, but we still have the potential to continue higher into this gap. But if this gets invalidated, then I want to be out of the trade. Spot where we can continue higher, we can sweep out this low, we can form an SMT off this low right here, but we want follow through here. You want to see price move quickly through this. We don't want to wick higher. We want to see if ES can take that out too, which it looks like we're gonna. It looks like ES took it out also, or it's an equal low. No, we took it out. So we'd like to see follow through. I think ES can continue lower into these draws, but we're in an hourly fair value gap on ES. I'd like to see ES continue to London session and stuff like that, but I'm gonna move it right above this candle's body, because I believe we can still, if we want to take out this low, we can come up, come into this gap, and retrace lower. I still believe that can happen. That's why I don't want to go fully break even yet. And we want this 5-minute fair value gap to form too, which could protect us right here. And have this 5-minute bearish gap protect us here. You guys see how I'm managing this trade though, because I went in 1 micro. If I was in 2 right now and it's a Monday, and I usually lose Mondays, my psychology isn't that perfect yet. You know what I'm saying? And it'll probably never be perfect. Hopefully we can get there. But if I was in 2 micros right now, I'd be probably managing my trade much differently. But I'm going to let it overall run. I don't care if I get stopped out if it comes up to here. Yeah, we don't like taking losses. It's part of it. But again, I'm managing this trade with 1 micro because, again, if I was with 2 micros, this would be my first take profit anyway. So I'm going to take off my 1 micro here, and then we'll manage the trade as if we were in it. But I want to take my full take profit here with this 1 micro. And again, it's only going to be, it's a 100-point trade. It's going to be $200 per account or something like that, probably. But again, it's still, the overall objective of the trade will be hit. I don't really care about the money side of this, you know? So we'll see. And this is definitely a potential reversal spot. So we'll see what we get here. Let's see if she wants to follow through or not. We inverse this gap. Right now, I don't really mind losing $34, so it's 34 times 2. It'll be what? I'm risking 34 times 2, so I lose $68 per account on this trade to make 200 right now. So it's like, you know, all right, now I'm going to reduce risk a little bit more right above this candle's body right here. managed well. We went in 1 micro, yeah, but again, I think it was managed well. We're letting the trade fully play out. We're managing it. It's a no news Monday. We missed out on the first trade because we didn't get the overall confidence we needed to take it. But again, this was my overall game plan for the day. But we still have the potential to continue higher. But the reason why I took this is 5-minute S&T. We scaled down to the 1-minute time frame. We looked for our 1-minute confirmations. We respected 1-minute order flow. We didn't break structure here. We inversed this gap. I waited for a break of structure. This is where we got the break of structure. So we had the potential. If I went in 2 micros, we would have been risking a lot more than I wanted to. I usually like risking around 200 to 250 per account, even though this is a 100K account. See if our overall objective can get hit. Since we're in 1 micro too, I want to let this fully run. I want to let this trade fully run. I've been working on that. You guys know it. We're getting close to where we want to be. I'm gonna hold this. Still have risk on the table too right now. See if we get edged or not. There's no new Mondays. No news Mondays. See if we can get our follow through and full TP hit. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're coming into this volume imbalance right here too. Hopefully we can just rip right through it. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. Push through. Don't you dare come back up and stop us out. I want a big candle to the downside. What are we doing? What are we doing? Guys. I stop at 74. Not liking this. I'm gonna move this to break even. See what happens. My entry's at 54. Oh, my entry's a little bit lower. 54. My entry's at 54. See if we get stopped out at break even. We want to reject right here. But we followed the game plan. That's all we can do. dog. Really? You're gonna edge me like that? That's sad. Can you edge my break even? No. You wanna stop me at break even? You guys stink.
Stop filled.
It sucks. Alright, well, break even for me. Wow. That's annoying. Alright, well, we gave it a shot. I swear, dude, if we dump again, we took a break-even trade yesterday, too, on freaking gold. He's so stupid. If this dumps, which it looks like it's going to, I'm gonna go back and journal this. If this hits TP and we had our stop loss here, we could have kept it there. Now I would be break even after that move. So let's see if we get stopped regardless. Let's see if I were to manage this and I had it how I was before. Because again, we had our stop loss. We had our stop loss above this candle's body, above this 1 minute gap. We would have been break even after this now, 100%. I would have been break even. So let's see if this plays out. Say 5. Let's see if it would have been stopped at a break even regardless. Let's see. Because I would have went break even after this. I would have. This is my group of 5 accounts, so I should say 5. I might say 3. umbrella sometimes doesn't load right away. Stopped at a break even. Yeah, we had it at 54. Yeah, we would have been stopped at a break even. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so there we go. So we did the right thing. We did the right thing. Okay, there it goes. All right, as you guys can see, we lost $8 today. It's break even. But we got stopped at like a couple cents on some of them. Like $1 or $3 on this one. Hold on. I don't know why it's resetting like that. But that was on my group of 5 accounts, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be done for the day because I don't think anything special is really gonna happen now. I really thought we were gonna follow through that and take out that hourly low on NQ, but I guess we didn't want to, which is okay. I really wanted to get in somewhere here. I wanted this hourly high to get swept, but even with the way I trade, again, we got that 5-minute break, and then we got a 5-minute inverse here. But again, I wanted to see that retrace higher. We got that 5-minute SMT. I scaled down to the 1-minute time frame. We got the inverse, and then I waited for that break of structure, which we got here. We didn't break here. We didn't break here. We didn't break. No, we did break here. That's where I entered right here. We broke here. That was my entry. Price retraced higher, dumped down, and that was really it. So break even trade for me today. Stinks is what it is. We're gonna move on to the next day, see what tomorrow presents, and then we'll go from there. But again, it's all recorded and traded live. I just want to show my journey, right? So again, this is a break even. Right now, our overall win rate and stuff like that's 51%. We need to get it up. But if we go to this month, it's 37%, 1.84 profit factor. We're still up 2.2K in the month. Only taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades this entire month. It's crazy. But again, is what it is, right? Break even, part of the game. Peace out. All right, guys, I took another trade. I'm going to be transparent with it, but I believe we can continue higher. So I'm going to cancel this upload right now. We'll come back to this. But we'll see. We formed a 15-minute SMT off this hourly high. We broke structure back to on the 5-minute time frame on both indexes. I have my stop loss below this low. This is going to be my break even, first TP, and final TP. So we'll see if price can continue lower or if it's going to reverse here back down to the downside. So again, we'll be transparent with what I'm doing. And we'll just go from there. So I have my stop below this low right now. I'd like for us to come into this gap above at least, but I'm going to put my first TP where this volume imbalance is right, or this fair value gap is right here. My first TP is going to be there, and my final TP is going to be this high that we created at around 9:45, right up here. So we'll see if we continue higher here. If not, then we just get stopped out and we lose part of it. But follow my rules, follow my system. I could take 2 trades. Again, it's a little bit later in the day, but I'm going to trust myself here, and we'll see what happens. See what happens. We don't want to inverse this gap right here. But I like this reaction off this volume imbalance. We had this 5-minute volume imbalance. We broke structure in the 5-minute time frame. We dipped right into it and exploded higher. So we'll see. We'll see. We don't want to form a 15-minute S&T off of this 1030 high because ES came and took it out. We have 15 seconds left of this candle closure. Let's see how it closes. All right, no 15-minute S&T was formed. So we'll see if she can run, dude. We're forming an hourly S&T right now off of that hourly low that we swept out here. This hourly low. So we might form an hourly S&T off of it. But the only thing I'm just going to trust this, dude. Let's see what happens. I'm following my rules. I'm sticking to my system. I went in full size on this trade. But theory on this trade, 15-minute S&T off of that hourly low. We failed to take it. We broke structure on the 5-minute time frame on both indexes. I waited for confirmation. We had this 5-minute volume imbalance down below. We tapped into it, got a giant reaction off of it. That was my entry. Stop below the 5-minute low right now. See if we could pump higher. And I was saying this in the beginning of the day also, that we have this volume imbalance on the daily time frame / fair value gap. I believe we can come take this 50% level out. And we have this hourly gap above too. So I don't know, guys. Hopefully we could push higher. It is Monday though, and I don't want to take a second trade. I hate taking second trades, but again, if we lose, we lose. This account's still in profit. The worst case scenario, we lose. What? My entry's at 29.19. Where's my entry? 29.19. It says I got filled. So like right here. So my stop loss is 90 points with 2 micros, which is a lot. It's 2 micros, dude. But we're targeting a 172-point trade, and I'm going to completely hold this. But I have my first TP at this 5-minute fair value gap right here at the top of it. I think that's a good spot. And I have a good break-even level, so we didn't form that 15-minute S&T, so hopefully we continue higher, and we're on the leading index based off the S&T. I believe ES could come up and take out this 4-hour high that we formed at 10 a.m. We formed that 4-hour high. We never broke structure in the 4-hour time frame, and we are respecting this 4-hour gap as of now, but we still have 2 hours and 20 minutes till that 4-hour candle closes. Formed a new 5-minute low. So we'll see, dogs. We'll see. We're risking I think we're risking $400 per account on this trade. Sheesh. 360. So these accounts will still be in profit. These accounts are currently in $400 in profit. So these accounts will still be in profit. It'll just be a little bit off the trailing drawdown. I don't like that candle there, so yikes. We're coming down to this 5-minute low. The only thing is, like, again, nobody shows this part of the trading, but it's like, I hate taking second trades. It's Monday, but I saw an opportunity and I freaking took it. So, and I'm following my risk. I'm following my overall system. We're being transparent with it. There's really, like, again, nothing. Worst case scenario, we take a loss, but this is like the emotional part that nobody will ever show. It's a pain in the ass, but we're gonna show it anyway. And we're forming a 5-minute SMT right now, which is great. And we're on the leading index to the upside. Come on, dude. But again, we're approaching the stop loss. We're getting some movement down. We'll see what happens. Gonna mute myself. Once we hit this break even level, if we hit the break even level, I'll move my stop to here. I won't go fully break even because I want to let this trade run if it plays, which would be freaking cool, but we'll find out. It's a 172 point trade. All right, I'm gonna pause this. I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna, you know what I mean. I'm gonna mute it. All right, we're sweeping at that 15-minute high. I'm gonna move. My game plan is gonna be move stop loss. I'm not gonna go break even until we hit first TP. If it happens, I'm gonna move stop loss below this most recent swing low where we got this giant move higher when we hit this level to reduce risk. I don't want to go fully break even yet here because I feel like that's gonna be emotional based. I feel like we still have room to, because we do have this 5-minute gap. We can have room to react off of this, right? And maybe come down to our break even and continue higher. That's why I want to keep my stop loss where it's at. So if we hit this, I'll reduce risk to below this low. So we'll cut our risk in half, which is still good. But we'll see. Because again, ES is coming into this 15-minute gap, but I believe we can push straight through it. And we're on the leading index to the upside. All that's stopping us on NQ is a 5-minute gap. But is this going to be the spot where we want to retrace higher to and continue lower? Because again, if we take out the fib from this most recent swing high, this most recent swing low, we're going to be at the 62% of the fib. So we'll find out. OTE could be a good break-even level right here. This could be a good break-even level. Let's do that. Let's do OTE at the break-even level. And then first TP, final TP. That's what we'll do. This is a little bit later in the session too. That's why I feel weird taking this, but I'm trusting my overall bias because I believe we can come take out this 4-hour high that we formed on ES. All right, I'm going to reduce risk here. I'm going to reduce risk here below this low. So we're going to cut it in half. I'm cutting my risk in half. I think that's a smart decision to make. I'm not fully break even yet, and we're going to let this run as this is definitely a potential reversal spot. But we still have risk on the table, but now we're risking $51. Not $51, 51 points. So 51 points times 2 times 2. So now we're risking 204 per account. Right? So we'll see what happens. This is a potential reversal spot. We're coming into this 5-minute gap. I expect some hesitation here. But I would love to push through, dude. I would love to push through. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can continue moving higher. We'll see if we can continue moving higher. But I have my stop loss at 289.6625. 289.6625 right there. Would love to break above this high. We don't want to wick this high. We want to break above it. We'll see. We'll see. My emotional support animal. You muted? Not muted. I need my emotional support animal, Turbo. I'm gonna go give him a hug. All right, 12 o'clock just hit. So let's see if price wants to continue higher for the 12 p.m. macro. So I'd like to go right through this gap. And then we'll go from there. I mean, OTE of this range could be a good level too for a first TP. Let's see this. That's OTE right there is our break even, our fib. But what's the risk to reward on that? Still an 80-point trade. I mean, that could be a good TP at OTE, dude. That'd be at 29,100. Let's do that. Let's do 29,100. First TP would be OTE of that 15-minute range on the fib. It'll be my break even / first TP. OTE will be. I think that's a smart decision. That's still an 80-point trade, and then we'll let that runner run, and we'll go break even. Because then profits will be secured on the day. Smart decision, in my opinion, and then we'll go from there. We'll add an alert here. You can still hear me, right? TP1, apply, save. Let's see if we could push higher through this, dude. That would be awesome if we could. Or let's see if we're going to continue lower. We have this 5-minute gap protecting us too. We don't want to inverse it. We don't want to inverse this 5-minute gap. Oh, we're dumping. Let's see if we can respect it. Continue higher to first TP. Come on. Let's see if we can freaking respect this and push higher. That's what we want. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Regardless, risk was followed. Reduced risk. 2 trades. First trade was a break even. Saw another opportunity. I was going to paper trade it, but I freaking took it. Because why not? I got to stop being so scared of putting risk on the table. And we're on the leading index. Did we form that hourly SMT? I think we did. We did. We formed an hourly SMT off this hourly low. We did. Come on, dude. Let's respect this 5 minute.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I'm break even on this trade. I don't know why the alarm didn't go off, but I'm break even on this trade. Profits are secured. I'm break even. No risk. We're going to let this trade run. I took profit at OTE there. And we're going to let this run. We are going to let this run. So we already secured. I don't even know what we secured. I think we secured $148 per account. But we got it on live. So no stress now. Followed our rules, stuck to our system, stuck to our risk, reduced the risk, everything. Regardless, we made money on a day. Took another trade, first TPK break, even though something. TP's at 188 above. 188 on the buzzer. What I am going to do, we'll put TP. Yeah, 188. $188's my TP. All right, letting this completely run. Stops at break even. First TP at OTE, this 15-minute range. Right, from this high that we formed. From this high to this low. Right? We're at OTE on the fib. So if price wants to continue higher, it will. But again, it's a potential reversal spot. So we're going to let this go. Price is at break even. So again, this was the trade. A 1 to 1.8 will be the overall target on it. But again, we're break even. We're break even. First TP I wanted to take is this is definitely a potential reversal spot. It was a little bit less than a 1 to 1. But again, I'm fine taking partials right there because this is a bigger trade. I'm going to let it run. We still hit. That was still 80 points, guys. 80 points. So we're going to let this other trade run for 170 points. We'll see if this other partial. And we'll see if she'll fully play out. But that takes the stress off of me on this trade. Because again, if it hits break even, it hits break even. Regardless, we made money on the day. But I'm proud of myself for entering another trade. As I usually hate entering trades again. But we got stopped out at break even. We trusted the system. I saw an opportunity and I freaking took it. So I didn't get the execution live. But I ended up putting the camera back on a couple, like 2-3 minutes after I took the execution. And I showed you guys. So again, being transparent. And we'll show you guys here. I sent the entries and stuff like that into the Discord. But look, it says 10 trades. But remember, I'm on a group of 5 right now. So we still have one runner. We already secured $145 per account. So we've already made $723 in the day. But we're going to let this runner completely run. And we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to mute myself. After we set this, we'll put TP here. We'll add an alert. An alert. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to mute myself because the dog's barking. Guys, we're currently still floating $160 per account right now. So I have my stop loss here at 29.20, but I'm letting this completely run. Risk is off. We've made money on the day. Even if I'm wrong, I really don't care. But I believe we can continue higher here. I have my stop loss at 29.88 right on the dot. All right, we'll let this completely run. There's going to be a long video, but we'll get all this stuff posted and see how it plays out. Okay. We formed this 15-minute bullish gap. I would like to respect it, but if we don't, we don't. Right now I'm floating 230 per account. Not 230, that'll be the final. We're floating $80 per account right now, but I have my stop loss at 26 or 24. I have my stop loss at 24. So we'll put it, yeah, trailing stops at 24. Put it on 24 in the dot. Looks like we're going to stop that at break even, which is cool, which is fine. Let's see if we can retrace higher. If not, then we don't. But you'd like to see price continue higher here. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, where's equilibrium of this range too? It's like right by our stop. We could want to come into this 15-minute order block and stuff, or this 5-minute order block. Looking like we're going to get stopped at a break even. If we do, it's all good. Yeah, we're dumping. We're dumping. We're dumping. If we can respect this 15-minute gap, that'd be cool. But we'll see. I'm going to go back on mute. You see why we took profit here, though, at OTE? Because, again, if we took it out of that 15-minute range, we reacted right off of it. I don't know why my thing's glitching out a little bit, probably because we've been on live for so long. But from this, if we're going to be overall bearish, we reacted right off OTE. Almost touched a 79% extension, too. But again, we want to see us respect this 15-minute fair value gap. We still can. We want to respect this 15-minute gap. We 6 minutes left. Hopefully we get saved by the buzzer here and we don't get stopped at a break even. But as of now, it's looking like we're going to. I wasn't. Oh, okay, good. I wasn't on mute. This is going to be a long video. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
Stop filled.
What the heck was that? Trump candle to the downside. Oh my god. Well, that'll end it for us. Holy crap. Wow. Wow.
Sounds like a world full.
Giant candle.
Suck you up.
Fuck yeah. All right, well, that'll end it for the day. Holy shit, we got a Trump candle to the downside. But hey, we trusted our trade, we trusted our draw. And it's all we could do. I think we lost a little bit more on that one just because of slippage. Let's see. But we still made money on the day. I'll take it. Let's resync it. I think we lost like a couple dollars, like $2, $3. Oh, I wish that was to the upside. Imagine. I heard the thing go ding ding ding, and I was like, oh my god, did it hit? Let me make sure I'm out of everything before we get a freaking giant move. All right, we still made 145 on this trade, 138, 138, 138, 138. Why did we make 145 on that trade? I don't get why. No, it says we didn't. It didn't re-update yet. All right, so we lost $10 more off of that, which is fine. We still made money on the day, but if this would have played out, dude, that would have been awesome. I don't know why my computer's glitching out a little bit, but probably because I have a video running for so long. So again, that's it. We got stopped out. Part of it, we let the trade run. We followed the trade system, everything like that. Again, this was first TP. We had a great first TP break even, but we got stopped out. Part of it. That's definitely a Trump candle. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure that out after. All right, we'll get this uploaded on YouTube. Peace out, guys.